Hello, this is an independent review for ADOpplications.com, and today we're taking a look at Word Scramble. This is a scramble game where you're essentially a word game where you're taking words and you're trying to scramble them around. They have different game modes here. You have Classic, Blitz, Marathon. So there's all different ones. We're just going to go with the Classic mode. You're find as many words you can in 2 minutes, and that's your premise. You have a timer at the top, and you have to see how many words you can find that makes sense. Essentially, they have to be connecting in a sense. They can connect in multiple ways, as you saw there. They can connect left, side to side. They can go kind of around and then diagonal, as long as it makes a word overall. So the longer the word you can make, the better score you're gonna get. So for example, ascend is a big word there, and it's all about just, if you're a real fan of these games, looking and trying to find the best combination of words if you like word games, and this is really a fun one at that. And again, you have to kind of go out there, see as many words, and it also incorporates the fact that you're trying to do it in a fast pace. You have 2 minutes here. You have to get the highest score you can as possible in the classic mode anyway. And it really does challenge you to kind of come up, challenge your vocabulary, challenge how fast paced you are, your literacy, all of that. As you can see here, I'm not doing too hot right now. I can't find all these words. But it's definitely a fun game if you're into this sort of thing. You can go about and look how many different words you can find. Again, it's not your traditional one where you just have to tap. You can really go all over the board and create some crazy combinations, as long as they connect in some sort of way and make up a word here. So if I pause it, you can see I can go back to the main menu here, and they have other ones like Blitz, where you have to find every correct word, which extends your time. So for the more words you get right, the longer your time will go. So there's a whole bunch of different ways to challenge yourself, and even records your stats here. You can see I just started, obviously, so I have nothing in there, but you also have other things like how to play, supports, notifications, all of that. Pros and cons. Pros: 3 game modes packed into one free game. 2, if you're a fan of, this is pretty educational at that. If you increase your vocabulary and your reaction, all of that. It's a really fun educational game at that, and it's a great way to test your skills with word games, and the process of unscrambling things and finding words in the mix of all these letters here. Any cons? Really, I can't really think of much. It really is a fun game. I guess it's not for everybody, essentially. If if you're not a fan of these word games, then this isn't for you. But it's a really easy control. It's a really easy game to get into and just jump in and have fun at that. This is a Word Scramble, one of the top free apps in the App Store today.